Hello, I'm Defless. I'm ADC for the Spanish Movistar Riders, and I will show you how to play Kalista. Mostly what Kalista provides the most is a lot of the pressure on the bot lane in terms of the push, also the pressure in terms of the killing opponents, you know? It's really easy with Kalista to do. The main goal of the Kalista into the game is to get the snowball rolling, you know, from the bot lane. You can win nearly every single bot lane in terms of the 2v2, and you can translate the lead from the lane to the rest of the map like pretty good. I personally prefer the lethal tempo. That I think is the best because the synergy with the attack speed with Kalista lets you get really good trades on the bot lane early on, and also it scales really good into the mid game and late game. The skill order is always to go for the E first. Like, it's the most important spell, I believe. It's on Kalista. It's the main mechanics of the champion, the rend. Like, it gives you the best trade and the best potential on the tanks. All the time we max E first, then we go for Q like nearly every single time. As Kalista, in the early game, you mostly look to trades with your rend. It's really easy to hit the minions with a couple of spears and then translate the trade into the opponent. You hit him once, you get the rend, you kill the minion, you get the auto off on the enemy and the rend on the enemy as well, and you get the rends reset. So it's pretty easy to look mostly for this type of the trades on the enemies. If the enemy is poked hard enough, you can look with support for the all-ins. In my opinion, you always should go for the Doran Shield start. I don't think so Doran's Blade is good, because passive of Kalista works like you deal only 90% of your AD, so you actually lose 10% of the efficient of the Doran's Blade. That doesn't work for the Doran Shield, you know? You can go for many different build paths as Kalista, but mostly I prefer to get shoes, either Tabi or the attack speed shoes. You can also try to get some lifesteal early on to survive the laning phase, the tougher ones. In the mid game, we mostly look to have the blade, shoes, and the Runan. It's like the core of the Kalista. At these two items, you can actually win games. The most standard one, I would say you get the shoes, either Tabi or attack speed. You can also look for the max if there's a lot of CC. Then you have the blade, Runan. It's like the core, you always get that. QSS, most of the times as well, because there's a lot of the CC and Kalista doesn't like that. You get Last Whisper if there's a lot of the ammo in the enemy team. And you either go like Frozen Mallet, Phantom Dancer or Blood Blister. It's all about up to the enemy team, like what they have and what you need. So the first tip I would tell you is don't greed with your E. Like, don't look for the reset always. Just if you feel like you have enough space into the enemies, just use that. Just poke him. Like, it doesn't really matter if you get the cooldown or not. Just poke him. No, it's really good. At level 6, it's really easy with Kalista to actually pressure the enemy bot lane. So most of the times they will give up the priority from the bot lane. So you can actually push that. With Kalista, it's really easy to actually secure most of the natural objectives, such as Dragon or Nashor or even buffs. You just stack the rends and you combo it with your jungle most of the times.